Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Elizabeth, and today we are going to be talking about some habits of billionaires. So I've talked about habits of millionaires or multimillionaires, and I have talked about Sarah Blakely, who is a billionaire, but I wanted to look at what the billionaires' habits are. So I'm not necessarily aspiring to be a billionaire, but I think it's cool to learn from them. Some really, really successful people. What do they do? What do they think about? And how do they live their life? So let's look into it. So number one, wake up early like Jeff Bezos. So billionaires are known for being early risers, with many starting their day as early as 4 or 5 a.m. By waking up early, you can accomplish more in the day, right? We all have 24 hours in a day, but what successful people do is they use the time wisely and they block more time in, they get more time out of their day, they get more stuff into their day. And so this is very important. So on average, most billionaires wake up around 5:30. Do all billionaires do this? No, but on average, most do. And they also choose to go for a run or some other form of exercise when they wake up. So it's waking up early and also starting your day with some type of exercise. Cardio, typically, it will get your brain in the right place and it helps them to tackle the day. Number two, set clear and specific goals like Jack Dorsey. So Jack Dorsey is a billionaire and they are goal-oriented individuals typically. They set clear and specific objectives, which I think we can take away into our own lives. If we want something, we want to set a clear and specific objective, and we want to put systems and habits in that will help us get there, right? James Clear from Atomic Habits talks about this. But we want to have daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and longer term goals. So they have specific goals for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year, for the quarter. They break time down. They see time as valuable, right? They're waking up early. They are being prepared for the day. They're fitting good habits into their day. And they're seeing each day, each minute, each moment as the opportunity to grow, to develop an idea, to help serve somebody else. So take advantage of that. Don't just go by what the regular calendar is. Map out the calendar, plan goals and things for each day. Plan it for each week, plan for the month, and check in and have these things. So make a regular plan and a schedule and do it not just for each day, but for weeks, months, and years. Number three, they read and educate themselves constantly, like Warren Buffett. So billionaires are voracious readers. Voracious means very eager. They have a very eager approach. So they just really want to get into the knowledge. They want to learn. And they are lifelong learners. So I talk about this all the time about being a lifelong learner. Even if you don't become a billionaire, it will help you to learn more and to take steps into building your life, into making a better life, right? And so constantly learn and seek new knowledge. Warren Buffett has said that he spends 80% of his day reading. So whether it's industry magazines, it's the news, or just novels, the desire to learn is imminent, and it's what makes billionaires so successful. Even Mark Cuban, who's a famous investor, spends 3 hours every day reading to learn about the industries that he works in. So they're very routine focused, you'll notice, and they have a very strict schedule, but they fill their time with things that will help propel them forward and that helps advance their life. Number four, have a positive and resilient mindset like Amancio Ortega. So billionaires possess a positive and a resilient mindset. So they work on this. I did a video about Sarah Blakely, about 10 tips from her and how she became a billionaire. And I definitely talked about mindset in that one. I'll link that below if you're interested. But their mindset, they're positive. They keep going. They persist. They do not let things get them down. They're resilient. They keep going. So, try to start new things. They do this as well. And they work on not having complacency. So complacency is uncritical satisfaction. So they don't just, oh, I'm good. I have $1 million. I'm good, right? They keep going. He emphasizes that complacency is one of the worst traits that you can have as an entrepreneur, and it's crucial to look for new opportunities. So always look to grow, always look for new opportunities, and stay positive and try to enjoy your life. Your mindset is, and your mind and what you think about, it can really change your life. It truly, truly can. So take that into your own life. Start thinking about, what do you think about? How is your mindset? Do you believe that you can grow? Do you believe that you can make changes? Really, really work on this. It's so important. 6 is to give back to the community and support charitable causes like Richard Branson. So billionaires are typically known for their philanthropy. So yes, you could argue they have so much money, so good thing they're giving back. At least they're giving back. But Plenty of billionaires have started foundations. They give money back to their local communities. Some have joined the Giving Pledge, where they donate most of their monies, like when they die, or they have causes they believe in. So you can take this. What causes do you believe in? What do you want to invest in? Who do you want to invest in? It's really important to do this. Even if you don't have as much money as a billionaire, you can still invest in causes and people that you care about. Number 7, incorporate physical activity and exercise like Bill Gates. So I've talked about this a lot. Exercise, typically most successful people, they exercise. Of course, you can be successful if you do the habits that get you there and you don't exercise, but a lot of people want to stay healthy, right? So if you have a bunch of money, but you can't walk or you're in a lot of pain, then that's probably not super enjoyable. So staying healthy is critical with your exercise, with your diet. A lot of them like to play sports, maybe tennis, pickleball, golf, which helps them to think clearly and become more disciplined and persistent. Next, map out your day like Elon Musk. So Elon Musk literally has schedules of his daily activities in 5-minute increments. So you can break it down as small as you want, but talk about time blocking and planning your days and waking up early, but then you use your time blocks effectively and you have these little increments and you actually map out your day. So don't just go into your day not knowing what you're going to do, not knowing what your goals are, not knowing what your intentions are. That's a big habit of successful people. They're intentional, they plan, they schedule it out. They don't just think about it. So they think about it, they figure out what their goals are, their values are, what they want to do, and then they actually make their lives reflect that. And so be really, really intentional. You don't want to get distracted and flustered by new obligations. If you already have stuff in the schedule, it's in the schedule, right? Instead of just like some people asking you or taking up your time, it's like, no, this is what my objective is. This is my goal, right? You can also start scheduling specific times of the day where you feel the most productive to tackle items. And so sometimes you can't do this. I know sometimes like I just have to get it in when I can get it in. But if you can schedule it and prepare it when you're more focused, alert, or excited about learning or whatever you're doing, do it. And lastly, spend wisely like Mark Zuckerberg. So when you think of Mark Zuckerberg, you probably don't imagine him as in a suit and tie, but in jeans and a sweatshirt. Many billionaires spend only when it's necessary and they don't see the point in showing off. So a lot of people who maybe aren't as wealthy, or just some people who are rich and they choose to spend money on all these luxury items and stuff, you can totally do that. It's up to you. But at the end of the day, it's not what's going to make you successful. All right, so those were some habits and things that you can learn from billionaires. I think it's a lot, there are a lot of lessons in there that you can take and that I'm going to take and that I have taken and put into my own life about staying healthy, about being intentional, about persisting and keeping going no matter what's going on, time blocking, figuring out what does matter to me and scheduling that in, etc. So what was helpful to you? Did you find anything interesting in this video? Please feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this on this channel. I have lots of videos on this channel and I will continue to post. I'm really having fun learning, growing, and sharing what I'm learning with all of you. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.